Hi, everyone. I'm Josh Hicks. We're down in sunny Winter Haven, Florida, here at the Diamondplex Complex in Winter Haven. And I'm alongside Renee Smith. She is the site coordinator at this year's annual Spring Games tournament held in Winter Haven, Florida. How are you doing today, Renee?
I'm awesome today. Great day for some ball.
So I think it's the fourth year that we've actually had it here in Winter Haven. Can you give us a little bit of history on how the Spring Games came about and came back to the city of Winter Haven in Polk County?
All righty. Well, actually, the Spring Games had a former name. It was the Rebel Games years ago when Margie had it. And then it kind of passed along to another gentleman for a couple of years. And then a name that might be well known in the softball world is Dot Richardson. She is actually a Floridian. Her hometown is like Leesburg, Florida. And she's also a well-known Olympian and college coach and a doctor. And she decided that she needed to help bring the games to Florida, highlighting the D3 teams so they could come down from the northern areas and have a place to kind of knock the snow and ice off of them and get into some sand and get out there and get their feet wet to get back up to the north to play conference games.
Yeah, they had to come down here, get in shape, get ready for their season to start. So you mentioned Leesburg, Florida. Leesburg is actually the main base for the Spring Games, if I'm not correct.
Correct.
And they are actually home to the D1. Here in Polk County at Auburndale Softball Complex in Winter Haven, the Diamond Complex where we're at today is actually the home of the D2 for the Spring Games. Can you speak to some of the teams and the amount of teams that we have this year competing for D2?
I don't know the exact number because they rotate in and out weekly for whoever's on spring break. I know overall for the Spring Games, we're probably looking this year at a little over 320. And the D2 is mostly here at Diamondplex. There were some rotate into Auburndale that was D3, but they rotated depending upon their spring break up north.
As Renee said, this is a great chance for these girls to get down from the cold north where their fields are frozen. They get to come down and enjoy the beautiful fields that Polk County has to offer. It is a great experience for not only them, but it's great economic impact for Polk County, and we're excited to have them once again. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, Renee.
Absolutely. Come on out and watch some great softball. The girls are killing it out here.
If anyone's interested in getting tickets or joining or seeing the actual schedule, where can they go?
There is a website called The Spring Games, and there's an app they can download, and it has all the venues, which I think we have 9 sites this year, and it will show all the teams at all the different venues and the daily schedule.
Really appreciate you, Renee.
Thank you.
Back again, and I have Scott Miller, one of the umpires here for the PFX Spring Games. We all know here in Polk County how important it is to have great officiating. Scott Miller is one of those great umps, and I'd like to take a little bit of time to ask him some questions and how he's felt about the Spring Games so far. Scott, you said that off camera that you have been working at Auburndale Softball Complex and here in Diamondplex. What do you think so far?
Right. Oh, it's been great. A little bit of rain, obviously, early on we had to deal with, but now everything's cleared up and the weather's been great. The fields are in great condition. So just getting a lot of sun, a lot of fun, a lot of softball. Good to be back out there from up north. So it's a good opportunity for us umpires to come down, work on our craft, and obviously, umpire some good softball.
Yes. Yeah. So we all know that umpires help create that overall experience for these girls. What can you speak to? You kind of mentioned how great the fields have been. Do you have any comments on some of the staff and how some of the coaching has been since you've been out here in Polk County?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, there's teams from all over. Obviously, there's tireless efforts on grounds crews at both complexes when dealing with rain, but the fields look like they're in great shape. I've had nothing but good experience with the coaches and most of the fans. Just the overall experience has been great.
Yeah, we've heard nothing but great things from participants, spectators, coaching, some of the officiating. it seems to be an overall great experience. I want to give a great shout out to the city of Winter Haven, the city of Auburndale. We have had some weather, but there's been no slowdown in play. It seems like as soon as the weather stops, girls getting back on the fields and they're back to play. So a huge shout out to our Parks and Rec crews. They've done a great job, and a huge shout out to our officiating, our umpires. The umpires stink. The whole tournament has a bad look. So I've said for years, our umpires. So a big thank you from us to you and your staff.
You're welcome. We'll do our best out there.
We are interviewing Coach Gagnon here from the Hawks softball team, and we were going to ask her a couple of quick questions about her experience and how they're handling the spring game so far. Coach, how are you liking Winter Haven?
Definitely can't complain. Weather's been fantastic. Games have been rolling. We've played 6 so far. Had a day off yesterday. We're back at it today. Playing here, like you said, at Diamondplex. This is definitely a really nice complex, and we're definitely happy to be here.
How do your fields look right now? Is everything snowed in? Where you guys are from?
Normally, yes, but this year we've had a mild, snowless winter, so we're hoping to get back onto the fields potentially when we get back up to New Hampshire.
Fantastic. So you guys mentioned you had a day off yesterday. Did you guys do anything fun? Did you have to rest up, get ready for tournament play? You can be totally honest.
Sure, yeah. The girls had a little bit of fun, but I just took the day to myself to just relax and take a mental break from the game because it's a grind and I need to be at my best for them. So that's pretty much what we did.
Perfect. Where are you guys staying at?
We're staying up in Davenport at the Solara Resort, I believe.
Fantastic. That's a great location, great spot. Not a horrible drive from Winter Haven.
It's okay as long as, we don't have to be on Route 4 or I-4 for too long.
That is the vein of everyone's existence in Polk County. So don't feel bad. Yeah, we all hate that interstate. So how long has your team been competing in the spring games?
For as long as I've been the coach here. So for my school, St. A's, probably for me since 2012. But I've been here when it started. I played in these tournaments, and it's always something that, I really look forward to. And it's a great way for us to start our season and try to get rolling before we head back to conference play.
We were talking to Renee earlier. That's what she mentioned, that it's a great chance for the girls to kind of shake the cobwebs off, shake the snow off, get warmed up, get your mind right, get ready for the long haul, the long season ahead. You mentioned that you've been in this a long time. You've played in yourself. What school did you play for, and what school traveled down when you were younger?
I played for Merrimack College. It used to be a Division II school. It's now a Division I school. It's up near Boston, Massachusetts, and came to St. A's, and we've had a lot of success. I've been lucky to be surrounded by some amazing student athletes, and the support has been a 10 out of 10, and honestly, I just love it. So, yeah.
Well, we are certainly glad that you've been a part of it for so many years. We're glad that you got to play and you got to experience it on both sides as a player and as a coach. What a great testimony to the spring games product that they put out, the venues that we have here in Polk County. And I want to say thank you again for taking the time to interview us.
Of course. Thank you. And thanks to the spring game. Shout out to everything you guys do to make this work.
Thank you. Good luck with the rest of your tournament.